I got into a knockdown drag-out with my pal Mark Davis because I finally am admitting what I've been feeling in my heart for weeks now. I've kind of alluded to this. I wish Ron DeSantis would sit 2024 out. A poll just came out, Wall Street Journal poll, showing Trump is crushing DeSantis. DeSantis is losing donors. He's losing endorsements. I think every one of the Republican congressional delegate members in Florida have endorsed Donald Trump. This is Trump's year. It's got to be Trump. Now, I want to make sure you understand, if Ron DeSantis is the nominee, I'm 110% behind Ron DeSantis. I want to win in 2024. Obviously, we're going to have a healthy debate about how we get there, but this should be Trump's turn. And I have prayed about this. I've been trying to pull my punches. I've been pussyfooting around on this. And I can't do it anymore. I'm not going to do it anymore. Now, Mark went bonkers. I mean, Mark just chewed me out. He said it's the stupidest thing he's ever heard. We should sit around. He said, should there be a more disciplined person than Donald Trump, perhaps? And I don't want to put words in Mark's mouth, but it seems to me that there are people, maybe like Mark, maybe not, who just have kind of soured on Donald Trump again and don't think we can win with him. And they could be right, but first of all, if people think that the beast is going to treat Ron DeSantis or anybody else with kid gloves, think again. It ain't going to happen. They're going to go after DeSantis with every bit of the intensity that they've gone after Donald Trump. Ron DeSantis has had a tough few weeks. Ron DeSantis is, what is he? Is he 44, guys? Can somebody give me his exact age? I know he's a young man, and he's got a lot of political life ahead of him. And I'm afraid he's going to get politically damaged so badly this cycle that we'll never hear from him on the national stage again. And I don't want that to happen. I want Trump in 2024, and I want DeSantis in 2028. And that's how I feel. So have at it, 1-800-655-MIKE if you want to challenge me on that. Hey, now Larry Elder might have a thing or two to say about it. He's thrown his hat in the ring. My former colleague here at Salem is now running for president. We'll talk a little bit about Larry's chances and what you think about that. It might be kind of fun to play a little bit of the Mark and Mike argument from this morning because, boy, oh boy, did he was really on me. You're tired, you got to go on vacation. And I am tired and I'm going on vacation, but I'm pretty clear-headed on this one. When I say that Ron DeSantis should sit 2024 out, I get so much support and agreement from people all over America. And I told Mark, you got to listen to people. You got to listen to what people are saying. We don't want to see these two titans go at each other. We don't want to see Trump tear DeSantis apart and vice versa. We don't like DeSantis calling Trump a coward and a gun grabber. We don't like Trump calling DeSantis Mr. Puddin' Fingers or whatever. And he's been a bad governor of Florida and all that. We don't like any of that. And it's happening because of the dynamic of the two of them challenging each other. We should be unified behind one man, and that ought to be Donald Trump. We saw what Trump accomplished in 4 years. We know what they're putting him through. We see how desperate they are to try to stop him, how terrified they are of him. They want to impeach him and arrest him and indict him and throw him in handcuffs and put him in jail and do anything they can to let the American people elect the guy who we loved in 2016. Again, make sure you understand where I'm coming from. If Ron DeSantis is the Republican nominee, I will be all about Ron DeSantis. If Vivek Ramaswamy is the Republican nominee, I will be all about Vivek Ramaswamy. I will be enthusiastically behind any Republican that the voters elect to be the Republican nominee. I just believe it should be Donald Trump. And I have tried to hold back from saying that. I have pulled my punches. I have been walking on eggshells, and I'm not doing it anymore. That's how I feel. And, Mark immediately this morning said, you want to remove the choice from Republicans to blah, blah, blah. I'm not removing any choice. That's what the primary is going to be about. And we're going to enter a primary season, a grueling primary season, where we're going to see Trump and DeSantis bloody each other. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But and listen, would I love a Trump DeSantis ticket in 2024? Oh my gosh, that's a dream come true. But now that Larry Elder has thrown his hat in the ring, how about a Trump Elder ticket? Maybe that's what Larry's doing. That could be part of his strategy. What about a Trump Bobby Kennedy Jr. ticket in 2024? You know, Kennedy, who's thrown his hat in the ring on the Democrat side, is aligned pretty nicely with Trump on things like mandates and Ukraine and endless wars overseas. And that could bring over a lot of Democrats to support a Trump-Kennedy ticket. It might be a female. That's what one report suggests, that Trump wants a female. Might be Carrie Lake. But I just believe, again, if you're mad at me for this, so be it. I got to let the chips fall where they may. I've thought a lot about it. I've prayed about it. I just got to stop holding back. I just publicly believe that Ron DeSantis should sit this one out. I'm really afraid that DeSantis is going to get so and he already has. The last few weeks have been tough for Governor DeSantis. He needs to sit 2024 out if he's not going to join the ticket and go for 2028.